that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains that left you scarred. Where you came isn't who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. The storm keeps on raging, but don't you forget, God's not done with you yet. When it feels like you're losing the war in your head, just know this isn't the end. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel State, where the legacy of the late great Sam Mills lives on with each pound of the drum. And that means we are ready for football here at Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Tonight we kick off the preseason with a good matchup right out of the gate, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Carolina Panthers. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
His second year in the league certainly didn't go the way that he thought it would. In fact, a lot of whispers around the team and around the league that maybe he was not going to be the guy. Ended up getting benched, took his time, watched the game, and then came back better than ever. Second year in the same offense with the same head coach should lead to an even bigger jump in year 3.
They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
That's good for Panthers. First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
CD, always more eyes on these night games, and they started it off nicely there on that run.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. Don't think for a second these players don't know and understand that. They want to impress their peers across the league. They also want to win the ball game. That's the way to get things going.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't land in at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Now Young. They'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down. Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47. Young to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause. by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught. McMillan with it. And he's out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch in the opening drive.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him. He was able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Looking underneath and finding Hubbard. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
A gain of 5.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Ready. 10 black. Ready.
Here's Young from the shotgun. Got a man against the gap. There's on here a pickup of 8. Losing with 2 to go on 2nd down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal.
Not too many more ideal situations than 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Looking to throw, Young. That's complete to Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown Panthers. Chuba Hubbard taking it in. And the Panthers put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. That was a really good opening drive on a number of fronts. 10 plays, very methodical, set the tone.
So you know right now, if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're on the sideline saying, okay, what do we have to dial up in order to get off the field a lot faster? Because both sides are out there for 10 plays, but one side comes off energized, and the other side comes off with some questions.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. So here are the Browns under head coach Kevin Stefanski. And at quarterback, a longtime signal caller in the National Football League, former Super Bowl MVP Joe Flacco.
And what a marvel Joe Flacco is. Continues to be a reliable quarterback into his 40s. And we say it all the time. He came up with his couch and made a team better. Guess what? He's doing it again. And now has a chance to not only be good on the field, but also be one of the great mentors in a quarterback room.
Those are the types of run, Charles, that they say this first-year running back can provide a lot more of in the future.
He made it look easy, didn't he? Picking up that first down. Some have described him as a diamond in the rough with a lot of polish, nice little buffing. This guy could be one of the top backs going forward.
And a pretty quick burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
Play 3 of the drive not is successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
Flacco. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They'll get nothing out of that, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Setting up to throw, Flacco. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. Flacco looks to throw. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins from 19 yards away. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Hopkins with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. That time a 6-play drive. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. There's some guys up front, and maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of that throw.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
A 5-yard gain.
It'll be a gain of 5.
2nd down.
And it'll be 2nd down.
27-yard line.
Here's the give to Hubbard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers. His first carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their 1st drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Come on, cut.
Here's Young. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game. That time, unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Set, ready. 30 seconds.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 43 yards rushing for now to this point. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Young will set to throw. Flush to his right. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Back to it after the pick six. Young. Short throw hauled in by Trimble. Will go down as a gain of 6. And will bring up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 33-yard line.
They'll give this to Hunter right. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he's got his man out of the slot, complete. I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack. And a Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. On first down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And a decent game there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Young. And he's taken down. This will be a Browns sack. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Ready?
Now Young. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Offense respond. Their defense just gave up the touchdown. Now it's their opportunity. 1st and 10. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
14 yards. And the Panthers.
Now here's Young. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
On Sanders.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
To the air once more, Young. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. They'll run on first down with Hubbard. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
Come on, set. Watch out now.
Throwing, Young. They'll rifle this one deep right side. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as they'll go for it on fourth down. And it's in. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Following the interception, Young. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down.
Second down at the 41-yard line.
Young to throw it. Flush. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting it back on the sand.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there, and now fourth down. Young and the offense staying put. They're going to go for it.
Ready?
They'll try and throw for it here. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Brent. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. Let's start this drive out on the ground. And some room to roll now. He may go. Touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, his second touchdown of the night. And the Panthers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, Puck.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And a good game here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's second and 1.
Set, hunt, go. Black 40. Ready?
Young. Man, he hits him in stride. And the Panthers are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Young now. And my goodness, another interception. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here's Young. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 15.
It's a gain of 11.
Young.
Carolina Panthers.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense. And let's face it, when you give it away 3 times in one game, you make it very difficult for your team to get the W.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Charlotte, good night, everybody. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
Set.
Again, line right, it's Hubbard. Down inside the 40.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know they're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Okay,
From the
ready?
39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
Come on. Set.
Now Young. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That's good for a Carolina Panther. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Yellow.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Second and 9.
Let's go.
And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 21. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. He's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. I love those plays. 4th and 1, that's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. They'll try to throw now. Young. And he whips that one incomplete there. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ready.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And the Panthers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
To throw, Young. That's complete on the way to the 10. Taken across for Panthers touchdown. This offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field.
Set. Hut. 50. Green. Ready.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they nearly sprung in that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Young. And he rifles one incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And the follow is blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 53 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
But there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
Here we go. Red 38. Set.
Young to throw it. As he throws there, incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. On the give, this is Hubbard. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well, right at them and right up the middle.
Brings up second down.
On the handoff, it's Hubbard. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Let's go. Cut.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Hubbard. And this time, he is in. Chuba Hubbard taking it in for... So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception.
Ready.
Looking to throw, Young. Wide open. Receiver complete. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half.
On the set.
Throwing to start the drive. Young. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. And they're going to speed things up here.
That's good.
Here's Young from the shotgun. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
10 black.
On 2nd and 10, Young looking underneath and finding Hubbard. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Let's go now. Right. Black. 90 set.
Final play of the half, Young. Going for the deep ball. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Grant Duncan. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining. Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime. They sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
A 6-yard pickup.
But I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have more confidence to make a play?
First target, first catch, and a first down.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Carolina Panther. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Young. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. What a hit. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter.
Ready.
Let's start this drive out on the ground. And they'll find some room to get this out to about the 14. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 5.
Second down, another chance for Hubbard. And he'll be about 4 yards shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 2 straight runs of 5 yards, first and 10.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Let's put
They run here, Rico got it. Yeah, this is going to be a Panthers first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense to get these timeouts. What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Gun red. Red, 38. Ready?
Throwing on 2nd down. Young escaping the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Let's go. Cut.
Young working out of the gun. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with it. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? Let's start on the ground here on first down. And they'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd down. At the 7-yard line.
Looking to throw. Young. Well, incomplete to again. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard
They're going
line.
to play action. Young. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Miles Garrett, his 2nd sack of the night. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. A running play. It's Gamble. decent game there as it takes us to the 2-minute warning. Calling a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a third down and about 9 to go. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Ready, ready. 50, green.
Young will set to throw. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 4th down.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up 4th down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And we are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive, 1st and 10. They've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on 1st down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if you picked up the 1st down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to make 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the 1st down because in college football, if the clock stops with every 1st down, it actually aids the defense in that situation. It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps out the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Let's ready.
On the run is Dowdle. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
Black, 95.
Young to throw on 4th. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the David catch. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Let's go now. Black 40.
The Panthers down to a knee out of the victory formation. Well, partner, it's just preseason, but it always feels good to be in victory formation, taking the knee for the W.
Yeah, I've often thought to myself when I watch these preseason games, some teams need the wins more than others. You know, if you're established and you're used to winning, not quite the same. But if you're trying to learn how to win, it's important to get it done. And to be able to kneel down at the end, even better.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire 2nd half, but their 1st half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the 1st half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the 2nd half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.
can feel this fire building up a little while. And when check the wire, sure enough, it's live. And trying to stop it, but I can't. It's calling my name. 'Cause I'm back in the saddle like some old cowboy who dug his way out of his grave.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field. And tonight on this fine Thursday night, we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Cleveland Browns.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for the Browns.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And we've seen the flashes throughout his 4 years in the league, but he's coming off an injury-riddled season. We only played 10 games. Has to eliminate the costly turnovers at 52 in 4 seasons. And he's hoping the new coach Liam Cohen can unlock his untapped potential. And it has to happen right now.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
First down, Jaguars.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's complete to Parker Washington. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. And 22 more yards there and another first down.
And the Jaguars.
Well, certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's a completion right there.
Open man, it's Hunter. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5.
At the 25-yard line.
Now Lawrence. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers. And he was supposed to put that one into Lynn Gary, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
But to throw again is Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a fourth down.
And his kick is good. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. So here are the Browns under head coach Kevin Stefanski. They'll be led out by their veteran quarterback, a former Blue Hen out of Delaware. It's Joe Flacco.
Remember when the conversation was, is Joe Flacco elite? Well, at one point, he was elite enough to not only win a Super Bowl, but be named the MVP of that game. And for a time, one of the top-paid quarterbacks in the league. Not bad for a young man who transferred to Delaware from Pitt while in college. This guy has had a great career. Not many chances now to lead an offense, but still capable if put on the field.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw now, here's Sanders. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. Loose inside the 30. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Browns have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Walking into the stadium, we saw a ton of people donning the jerseys of this rookie quarterback, so you know they love that opening drive. Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Look at repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now Sanders. And they find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Randon's first down as they're able to get the third-down conversion.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Sanders. Right back to Jeudy, and it's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 39 yards there. Good one.
What a first quarter he's been putting together. He scored the touchdown earlier, and he's in phase right out of the gate. Right now, he's playing with such confidence, he doesn't believe that they have an answer for him no matter what they do on defense. And here's another big play to prove his point.
Can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Emmanuel Ogbah that time, able to drop it for a loss. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. And that's going to be incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
19.
Throwing, Sanders. This will be caught. Jeudy. And he'll take it into the Browns touchdown. Jerry Jeudy with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. Cleveland offense ready to go. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? You know they'll take it. And afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful with this one.
Second and 10. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Again, they turn to Ford. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Sanders. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end.
Go. Here we go. 60 by 6.
To throw is Sanders. Open man, he completes it to Judy. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
22 yards. That's good for a Browns first down.
Sanders to throw. Into the hands of Cedric Tillman. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
From the shotgun, Sanders. And with a hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The 20-yard line.
That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing again, it's Sanders. Flush to his right. This is caught. Touchdown. Cedric Tillman from 19 yards away. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up the secondary all year. Browns drive about to get started. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. They will start this drive with 4. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Second and 1. That's going to be caught by Judy. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard. To throw is Sanders. The final shot before break. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he will be brought down. Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. On the ground, it's Jenkins to start the drive. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Finding his way to the ball for a stop, a tackle for loss.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
They'll stay on the ground with Jenkins. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yards to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. He's got his target. That's complete. There he goes again. Touchdown, Cleveland. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. They'll start on the ground with Jenkins. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4.
Come on, come on. Hey. 19, 18. Mustang 19.
Here's 2nd and 8. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And out across midfield down to the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
This was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
60, 40, 70.
From the gun, it's Sanders. This short pass into the hands of the Joker.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 3. A give up the middle. Jenkins. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from? Or you... And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. That one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And this game not quite over yet. We'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down. They make them use up all their timeouts. You feel like they have this one in hand.
That's good. 4th and 10 at the 40.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Once again, Jenkins. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Here we go, here we go.
An inside run to Jenkins. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that. I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they forced a fourth down.
That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
Brandon, 4th and 1 on the own side of the 50, and they decide to go for it as a former defender. I take that personally. I can't believe they let them pick that up. They should have swarmed the line of scrimmage and stuffed that one.
Not surprised, though, because they told us about the supreme confidence they had in the O-line, and they were able to get that yard.
Let's go now. Crack all 80.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. We all just got a heck of a show. This was a close game for a long time. Close in half, close down the stretch. One team finds a way to get it done, a narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there. And the outcome was in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great effort from the guys visiting, but in the end, how about those guys in their home stadium finding a way to win?
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.
I've been gone for a little too long. I've been waiting on a drummer to kick off a comeback song. I've been waiting in the wings like a dog on a chain. I can feel this fire building up a little while, and when check the wire, sure enough, it's live. Trying to stop it, but I can't. It's calling my name. 'Cause I'm back in the saddle like some old cowboy who dug his way out of his grave. His boots, but his blood safe on his. Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a knife bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. Choke with my white and cause it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Grasping to control, so I better hold on. On the ready? Three. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid?
Let's go next. Ready? Black. Sign. Ready. 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 Come on, set. Blue, 32. Set. Ready.
I've been gone for a little too long. I've been waiting on someone to kick off a comeback song.
Jackrabbit.
I've been waiting in the wings like a dog on a chain. I can feel this fire building up a little while, and when check the wire, sure enough it's live, and try to stop it but I can't. It's calling my name. 'Cause I'm back in the saddle like some old cowboy who dug his way out of his grave. Pulled up his boots, put his foot safe on his hip, climbed up into a coat
posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Dino, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace, straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that I the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two.
Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
chillin' in the bill. There we again. Bottles in again.